Hello, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for the Vampire Diaries Season 5, Episode 12, The Devil Inside. I'm your host, Dom. With me, I have my co-host, Michael.
Hi.
He's nice and blurry today.
Wow, what the hell? It was just perfectly fine. My internet's been great all day, and now it's blurry. I'm set.
It's okay. We could just put you in Minecraft and then you'll look fine.
No, I would look bad by... Oh, I just got better.
Yeah, amazing, right? As soon as I
Cool.
switched it out.
Oh, it got worse. Watching my camera blink, every time it blinks, I either get better or worse. It's going to be an all-night thing. This time, my face froze.
Perfect. So, how are you tonight?
I'm quite well. How are you, sir? 100 episodes.
This is our 100th podcast.
Holy crap.
And this is the Vampire Diaries 101 episode. 101st episode.
Shame we couldn't get them to line up. It would have been cool. It would have been nice.
It would have. But we do have some surprises that we will be announcing at the end of the podcast.
Right. Save for a good moment.
Yes. So, what do you think of this episode?
It was good. Although, yeah, you were on a Skype call with Omi when we were talking about it. You heard me screaming across the room how much I thought Elena was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's per the track run with Elena, though.
I like,
She's always kind of been there.
Conveniently regains control 5 seconds before the spell goes through that would give Catherine permanent control of her body. Regains consciousness, pushes the traveler, into the wall, impales Nadia, then runs off into the woods. Ah! And then when she finally realizes what's going on, she finally gets to Damon. Damon! Thank God! Hug. And then takes over. Pauses, realistic silent pauses in the show for, the actual length of time. Now let me rewind. Kill the fucking traveler casting the spell. Kill Nadia. Stake the goddamn bitch instead of impaling her through the stomach. Run faster through the woods when you get to Damon. When you see Damon. Damon, help! Catherine's in my head! She's tagging along! She's trying to take over! You had a full, 20 seconds to say, Catherine, alive, inside me, tagging along. Anything that would get Damon info. Just a little bit of info.
Now, I agree. She could have killed Mia, I believe was, right? Was that the name of the witch? Or the traveler that was casting the spell? I'm pretty sure it was Mia.
I don't know. I didn't notice.
I do agree she could have done that. That's typically not the Elena route, is to kill people. So I can understand why. The Damon help, she's in my head. There were so many visions running through her head. She was not thinking straight. So...
Fine.
So I can understand that. I can understand all of it a little bit, but it was kind of... I was thinking the same things as you were at the time. So...
Yeah.
I don't know. But not only did we get to see Nino Dobrev play Catherine pretending to be Elena, but we also saw Nina play Elena pretending to be Catherine. What did you think of her performance there?
It wasn't as confusing as it sounded, although it probably should have been.
Yeah, right?
And my funny faces are because I'm watching my camera blink off and on constantly. Occasionally it would flicker. Like when we first started doing this, even my laptop camera did it. Now it's like blink, 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 blink. It can't make up its mind. There it goes again. And again.
So you have no comment on Elena?
Once more.
You'd rather just talk about the
No,
camera.
I'm sorry. It's really distracting. But anyway, my comment is, like I said, it wasn't as confusing as it should have been. And I thought it was pretty good. I mean, she's still playing two characters, but instead of having to use camera trickery and filming the same scene twice, or filming the same scene except just, they film the scene normally with Elena's character, Elena there. And then they film a scene again with nobody else on set but just Nina playing Catherine, and then they splice that into the original film. Instead of doing all that trickery, now she's playing two characters in one body. Less technical mumbo jumbo they got to worry about, less headaches, stuff.
Stuff and things.
But she did good. She always has done it good. But I mean, yeah, aside from the technical mumbo jumbo, I guess it would always be easier because she's doing the filming twice, each scene twice, that her and that Elena and Catherine are in together. So it would always be, all right, I'm filming this as Elena, psych herself out. She's Elena. Next time, all right, I'm filming this in Catherine, psyching herself out. Now I'm Catherine. Now she's on screen, and it's just, I'm Catherine, I'm Elena. I'm Catherine, I'm Elena. I'm a teepee, I'm a wigwam. I'm a teepee, I'm a wigwam.
She's a teepee?
Yeah,
Or
she's
she's a
too tense.
vampire?
She needs to relax. She's too tense.
Well, because typically we always saw Catherine impersonating Elena.
Mm-hmm.
But this episode we get to see Elena impersonating Catherine. I thought that was a nice little twist. We don't get to see that very often.
Not often. She's done it before, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe once. It's very, very rare that we get to see it, but we get to see her do it against Nadia. And you can tell Nadia was kind of catching on, but she played it off well enough that Nadia dismissed it quickly.
Bought it a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of Nadia, I could have told you episodes ago that Catherine was never planning on going anywhere.
Yeah, that was kind of
It was way too
after everything
obvious.
that happened with Stefan and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
But,
Nadia should have been able to whatever.
Did you expect Catherine to succeed? She was trying to take over Elena's body permanently, right?
Did I expect her to succeed like she did? No.
Yeah, that's kind of
Did I
surprising.
expect her to succeed in some form and survive, whether it be in in Elena's body, or somehow they figured out how to shove her back into her own and not be dead? I figured something would have happened, but for her to succeed as planned, no hiccups. Okay, a little tiny hiccup, but still made it out in the end just fine. No, I didn't expect that at all. And I'm kind of asking the question. So was Elena? She gone? I mean, she's not gone forever. She's like the main character in this whole fucking show. If all of a sudden like we go on episode, season finale, next season premiere, and they never bring back Elena, it's like, where'd she go? What are you doing to us?
So doesn't necessarily mean Elena's gone. My theory is that she's still in there, but Catherine has control the way it was before, where before it was Elena dominant, Catherine in the subconscious, and they had to bring Catherine forth. Now it's going to be the other way around. The Travelers could bring Elena forth if they wanted to, but Catherine has control over the body now.
That's interesting. If it was just a reverso thingy.
And then I'm curious if Elena's going to be conscious of everything that goes on in her body.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be like she's, asleep, like she's in it, anything she sees is just going to be her dreaming or whatever. But you know what? I don't know. We're not really given clear definition of how all that crap works yet.
Yeah. We get to see a lot of Matt this episode. Someone we have not seen too much of this season, let alone this entire series. He hasn't really played too big of a role. Do you think we're ever going to see Matt be more than just a reoccurring character?
If you asked me this question in season 2, I would be optimistic and say yes, but we're now 5 seasons in. Honestly, I think they're just going to keep him going at the pace he's been going at.
Yeah.
He's getting a bit more love than he's gotten. I don't really. Maybe a little teensy weensy bit more. It's tough to say because when I think back, it just seems about the same. He's there. He's a recurring character. He is a story driving element in some cases. Okay, maybe not like the main story driving element, but he helps move things along a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of represents the only pure human left on the show.
Yeah.
Nobody else in their group of, even Jeremy, he's supernatural being because he was a hunter.
Yeah, out of all the
You know.
main characters, he is the only human. Cool.
Yeah.
Huh,
So
I didn't actually put that together.
so he kind of represents the fragility of the human life, I guess. So
Hmm.
I mean, everybody else is a vampire. They're pretty much impervious to almost anything. I mean, sunlight and stakes in the heart and whatnot. But he's the only one that can just legit die now. So
Well, he's got the happy ring.
yeah, he does, but people are aware of it. Nadia
People are aware
removed
of
it,
it.
so
He's safe from people not in the inner circle. So people who are not in the know, he's pretty much safe for. Yeah, it's gonna suck. He's gonna wake up in, the spirit world and have to find his way back. He's gonna have to pull a, you just died in WoW, go find your corpse. Which, the first time that was revealed, I was just like, really? He's playing a friggin' MMO with his life.
I
And that'd be
guess.
pretty awesome. You get murdered, and then you have to wander and find your body. And guess what? You can come back to life when you find your body. But
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
how I would feel about that.
I don't know if I'd like it.
We had an awesome little moment between Elena and Caroline, aka Catherine and
Oh
Caroline,
yeah, Catherine and Caroline.
where Caroline confessed and revealed what had happened between her and Klaus,
I
and
I kissed him
Catherine,
because he wanted to kiss me, and it was like, really? That's all you're? And then she went on. I'm like, oh, good, because I was about to call you a lying blonde idiot.
yeah, and then Catherine made sure Tyler overheard it in her little sadistic bitch of a way.
Uh-huh. And she turned around with like, oops. Like,
She had that
obvious it's not
smug look on her
Elena.
face.
Obvious clue it's not Elena. Number one,
Well,
Catherine,
Caroline had
Caroline,
her
true
back to her.
blonde. True. That was, yeah. And then Tyler's. I mean, last night we were doing the goofy flash and the dirty looks like. Tyler's was just like, walks down the stairs, out of the room. I was half expecting them to go out of camera shot and then, just go out of camera shot and just be like, one last time. But I mean, the look on his face, and I goofed a bit. You heard me say it was like, wow, that dirty look. It was more like it was less of an I'm really pissed off, and more of a I have to go poop now, and just leave. He looked constipated.
I guess he was trying to go for menacing.
Menacing.
Yeah,
Constipated, more like it.
I don't know, but Tyler was definitely not happy.
No.
What is the point of him staying now that Caroline has slept around with his, as Tyler puts it, nemesis?
Nemesis. More like guy. I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna bring Omi's thing in because you're being yelled at in chat, by the way.
That's fine.
Okay. So yeah. Bringing in Omi's thing because she's not with us tonight. That. What was her thing? Oh yeah, nemesis is kind of a big word for Tyler. He's kind of a dummy. It should be more like person I hate, because really that's what Klaus is to him. Person I hate. Because nemesis involves like the
I mean,
supervillain to the superhero. The nemesis, they're constantly fighting back and forth, getting the upper hand on each other. I mean, this
that's
isn't really.
that's what was going on. Tyler was trying to tear Klaus apart. Klaus took everything away from Tyler. They've been going back and forth.
I,
It's his nemesis.
I guess
It's
it
just
just
a
seems a
weird.
little.
It's a
It,
weird terminology for non-superheroes, but it is what it is.
yeah, it just seems a little bit one-sided in Klaus's favor, but whatever. Um, Now he was back for whatever reason. You know, and the girl, Caroline says, no, he says that the girl I love just slept with my nemesis, whatever, right? It The reason you're not together anymore and that she's screwing other guys is your own fucking fault, because you left to go hunt down your nemesis even though she asked you not to. So you know what? You could shove the stick right back up your own ass. I'm inventing a metaphorical stick here. So she screwed another guy. Big whoop. It happens to be the guy you really, really hate. Another big whoop. Your own fault.
It's not the
Deal
guy that
with
he
it.
just really hates. He
Okay, it's the guy who
killed.
ruined his own life.
He
Yeah.
killed Tyler's mother.
Okay, yeah, you're right. He pretty much fucked up Tyler's entire life.
Killing somebody's mother.
All right, I'll give you that.
So, like, what? He just came back. What point? Like, what is the reason he could possibly want to stay now?
Bromance with Matt in the
Matt
really,
was
really
like,
big
"Let's get out of
house.
here." Matt goes, "Let's get out of here. Let's take our mind. Let's go away. Get away from everything. Let's take our minds off of everything."
Backpacking in Europe, bromance with Matt.
I mean, Matt just went away for a while with Rebecca. You know, obviously she's hanging out in New Orleans. Do you think Tyler may go back there and try to get revenge on Klaus again? Do you think he's gonna take Matt with him, and Matt's gonna get all buddy buddy with Rebecca again?
I have no idea. I mean, we already know that they're not afraid to use crossover, cross the characters over between shows, now that they're separate shows. So it could happen again, maybe in a later episode of the originals. Maybe if, originals does well, which it has been doing well, and goes to next season, maybe next season. Who knows?
Who knows? We will see. We will see.
Mm-hmm.
But Caroline is starting to get pretty flirtatious with Stefan. I don't know if you've noticed, but this has been going on for a few episodes now. They play the buddy buddy role, but there's just quite a bit of chemistry going on there.
Yeah.
Do you think that, because we know Catherine is still in love with Stefan, and she basically broke up with Damon in this whole ordeal because she wants to be with Stefan. Obviously, Damon doesn't know that it's Catherine. He thinks it's Elena.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think Catherine is going to see Caroline as a threat because she's so close to Stefan?
Yes. And I think that's what they're leading up to. Because Catherine in Elena's body. Everybody thinks Catherine's dead. Catherine can now play the I want to get back with Stefan card, or game. And they set this up nicely because Caroline and Stefan very buddy-buddy. Lots of chemistry there. So they already set that up as a hurdle for Catherine to have to overcome. Or an obstacle.
Yeah, it just so happened, because I watched very closely, the way they edited, Catherine was saying, I want to be with Stefan, and I don't care who gets in my way. And the next scene was Caroline and Stefan. So it just seemed a little weird the way it was cut like that. So I kind of saw that as some foreshadowing.
Agreed.
So with the news that Elena wants nothing to do with Damon anymore, Damon and Enzo kind of went at it. They killed off Aaron Whitmore.
Mm-hmm.
So the line of Whitmores is gone. Damon no longer has this ritual to maintain.
And now he's free to be, he has no ritual, nothing tying him down. He can go off and party and kill people.
He can. He is back to season 1 Damon.
I like it, because beginning of season 1 Damon was the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's probably going to be the bad guy again. I just love when he compelled Aaron in the first place. Like, there's a road, highway, whatever, that leads out of town. Get on it. Drive on it until you see ice. And never come back.
Yeah.
He's sending the poor guy into, like, far northern Canada, because it looks like it's, like, spring or summertime in Mystic Falls, or like fall or whenever it is. It's not cold yet, so he's traveling north. It's going to be a while before he sees ice.
Yeah.
But he's dead.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
So what kind of trouble do you think Damon and Enzo are going to get in together?
They pulled the old lay down like a dead guy in the middle of the road to get somebody to stop to eat them cliche. Who knows what kind of shenanigans are going to happen. All I know is they better be funny.
We haven't seen that since season 1, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I want shenanigans.
Definitely
I want
some
craziness.
fun stuff up his sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
So, in honor of the return of Evil Damon, we are having a limited run T-shirt available.
Yeah.
And just want to plug that real quick.
Plug it. Plug it right in.
Okay.
Power strip that motherfucker.
Decided that it doesn't want to work now after I set it up. There it goes. Team Damon.
It's a good it's a simple shirt. Do you really? I don't know if it's my screen share or what. I can't really see the red. Do you still have the red ribbon on there?
The red ribbon is on there, yes.
Yeah, it's a nice little effect, but combination of the screen share and my color blindness is making it very difficult.
Yep. So the way it works is it needs to sell a minimum of 10 shirts. They're $15. There's other options. You can get women's relax fit. You can get a hoodie or a women's junior fit tee as well. So yeah, super excited. I'm gonna be getting one of these myself. I'll be rocking.
I might consider it.
Be rocking it on the podcast for sure.
Free advertising for Hanes here. Those Hanes tagless tees are fucking comfy, man.
They are. So you could find the link for that in the description below. It's a limited run, so unfortunately if you get here late and they're gone, that's it. There is 3 weeks and 2 days left from today's date. So for those of you watching 4 weeks from now, sorry, it's gone. But
there'll be a link in the description below.
Indeed, there will. So super excited to see season 1 Damon. So excited.
Me too.
So next week we have the episode Total Eclipse of the Heart.
It's $5 as that song plays, isn't it?
Guarantee you it will.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll probably be a new, upbeat, modern cover or something.
Ooh. I like it.
Or
Go on.
Indie band that we've never heard of or something like that. But, okay, so the episode. Hoping to help everyone move past recent traumatic events, Caroline convinces Elena and Bonnie to attend Whitmore College's Bitter Ball for broken-hearted students. See, now we're getting back into like season 1, season 2, season 3, where they had an event every other week.
There's a ball every day.
Yeah. We haven't had
every
one of those
weekend.
in a while.
There's a ball.
Yeah.
Is that how life is like in Virginia? There's a ball every other week?
Of course.
Continue, sorry.
Bonnie's intrigued with a fellow student named Liv, who appears to be dabbling in witchcraft. So, apparently Bonnie and Jeremy come back from their little trip that they were on or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler starts to worry about Matt's relationship with Nadia. And after making a disturbing discovery, Stefan has a frustrating conversation with Damon and Enzo. Dr. Wes struggles to continue his research project with help from a new benefactor named Salone. I thought Dr. Wes was dead.
He was left for dead.
Huh.
Apparently he's not dead.
Apparently not. Still bent on revenge, Damon and Enzo resort to violence to convince Bonnie and Jeremy to help them, but their plan takes an unexpected and horrifying turn. Dun dun dun.
Enzo's head gets twisted around and is permanently backwards?
Nah. They're gonna get captured again.
Oh, God. That would be hilarious.
Indeed.
And so, now to plug the thing.
Plug the thing. So, as we mentioned, this is our 100th episode. We've kind of been toying around with some ideas and stuff for a while on how to expand out here. As you guys know, we do the podcast series, and we were talking about doing a website. And ASOTV podcast didn't really seem like a TV news-related kind of website brand. So, we did decide to make a website. We're going under the name TV Captive.
TVCaptive.com.
Yes, TVCaptive.com. Take it for what you will, be it you're captivated by TV shows, or the TV shows are holding you prisoner. Either way, it works.
Both
and or.
Yes.
So here's a preview of our website with lovely Castiel there.
That's why I just laughed randomly, because I see, Misha's face against the window like that.
Indeed.
Nut job.
Yep. So
and there's articles on there. I think you and Omi went through yesterday, and all of the podcast videos are up on there already?
All the podcast episodes are backlogged. You
What
go here,
Dom's
you can read
previewing?
articles. There's an article written by Omikins, and if you were to go here, you go highlight podcasts, and you could pull up podcast here.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have a little work to do, fill in the descriptions and stuff, whatever, but they're all up. So you scroll down, you go through. There's other pages. You could see. Go back and watch all the podcasts. Nice, easy way to find them.
Work in progress.
Indeed, indeed.
Needs some prettyifying, but it's functional.
It is functional. It's still in early stages, so.
But yep, there's articles up there by Dom and Omi. I'm gonna get to writing a couple.
Mm-hmm. And
probably see my interest in Game of Thrones come out a lot.
We're definitely looking for some help. So looking for some volunteers. If you would like to do any content writing, any movie, TV show, home release, like DVDs, box sets, anything like that, kind of reviews. If you have any experience in graphic design, if you want to, so we don't have pictures of Misha Collins with his face pressed against the glass as our featured image.
Although that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, he's doing volunteer work for us right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So if you guys are interested, shoot us an email, and yeah. That stuff
also,
and things.
100 episodes in. Thank you everybody for watching. I mean, we have our usual viewers in chat. There's about a dozen of you guys who show up differently, at different times. But everybody else who's ever viewed one of our videos, I love you, even though I've never met you. I'm trying not to be creepy, but I will probably wind up being creepy. Have my babies.
No.
My camera didn't freeze. I'm just being really still.
Oh. Well, you cannot have my babies. I'm keeping them. That goes for all you people out there.
No, I don't want you guys to have my babies. I'm keeping them too.
Yes. Yeah, so I think that's about it.
Team Damon plugged. Team Damon shirt plugged. TVCaptive.com.
Team Damon.
Plugged. Anything else to plug? Nothing I can think of.
Nope. Mike, where can the people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at Philidren, THILLADREN, and now on TVCaptive.com as Mike.
As Mike. You can find me on twitter.com/Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. You can find us all on tvcaptive.com, and you could still find us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Gmail at ASOTV Podcast.
Tweet us, email us, send us a message.
Comments, feedback. Let us know what we're doing wrong or what you would like to see. Or what we're doing right, for that matter. Nobody ever tells us we're doing things right. So that would be good to hear.
Constructive criticism is always welcome. Feedback, anything.
Indeed.
If you want to see a new poster behind me, give me a suggestion. I'll figure something out.
Team Damon shirt.
I can make a poster out of that. I'd rather wear it.
True. All right, so until next week. See you guys later.
Yes, Dom, it's the sound of one hand clapping.
It sounds more like one hand fapping.
Oh, God. You're right. Sorry, everybody.